Okay, so to start off today, we're going to be going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. My voice is a little bit weird today because I kind of lost it last night, so just in case you're wondering why I sound pretty rough. Alright, so we're going to take the JACLYN Hill palette and we're going to use a MORPHE M441. It's just a very fluffy crease brush. We'll be going in with this shade right here. And we're just going to set the primer, so just lightly stamp it everywhere. Using a rounded MORPHE brush, it came in a set, I'm not really sure what number it is. We're going to go in with this pearly shade right here. And we're going to highlight the brow bone. Going back into the JACLYN Hill palette and the same MORPHE M441, we're going to go in with this orangey brown shade right here. And we're going to use a very light hand and pack it into the crease. And this is just our transition shade, and it helps make things in the end buff together easily and just all that good jazz. So next we're gonna go in with this orange red with the same M441, and we're gonna put it in the same place we put the transition shade. Using a Morphe M433, it's a crease brush, but it's more compact so we can keep the color in a designated spot. I'm going to take this deeper red shade right here, and we're going to go into the crease, but below the other two shades that we've already used. Going back with the Morphe M441, we're also going to go back with the orange red shade right here. I'm gonna lightly buff these shades together. Next, using an angled IT Cosmetics liner brush, I'm gonna go in with this deep brown shade right here. And we're just gonna line where we would cut out a cut crease. Taking the Morphe M433, we're gonna just lightly buff in that area. To cut the crease today, we're gonna take the Instant Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline Cosmetics, and we're gonna take a Urban Decay Cosmetics brush. It came with the Naked 2 palette. I'm just gonna start to cut out our crease. Using the same oval brush that we used to highlight the eyebrow bone, we're gonna go and go back into the same white shade, and we're just going to put it over the concealer. Since we're here, we're already gonna just highlight the inner corner. Using the same rounded brush, we're gonna go in with this shimmer turquoise right here. We're gonna put it in the middle. Going back in with the white shade, we're going to try to blend the blue and the white together. And to do this, I like to stamp on the shades more so than rubbing it. Using a rounded Morphe brush, we're going to go back in with this brown shade that we used to line above the crease, and we're going to stamp it onto our outer corner. Using the same Morphe M433 from earlier, I'm going to go ahead and buff this shade into the others. I'm hoping my camera didn't cut off too much of the footage. For lashes today, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Pure Cosmetics Bombshell Lashes. And while the lash is drying, we're gonna go in with the Tarte Cosmetics Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And we're gonna lightly coat the lash. Now that the lash is on, we're gonna use the same mascara and lightly go over our lashes and the false lash. Alright, now that our eye is done, I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera and then we'll be right back to finish the face. Alright, so now that our eyes are done, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the face. For primer today, we're gonna go with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Alright, now that our primer is done, we're gonna go ahead and start off with foundation. And for foundation today, we're gonna use the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Matte Foundation, and it's in the shade Air Light Neutral. We're gonna go ahead and stamp this on my face. Using a damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender, we're gonna go ahead and start to blend this in. For concealer today, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I'm going to be using a really tiny, damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender to blend this out today. Go ahead and go in with this bigger blender just so I can get everything meshed together. And just so our eyes don't crease immediately, we're going to go in with the Pixie Flawless Finishing Powder. It has a peach undertone to it, which will help give a more highlighting appearance under the eye. Alright, so I like to go in with bronzer at this time. I'm going to take Physicians Butter bronzer, and I'm going to take an Angled It Cosmetics blush brush, and I'm just going to stamp it on my face. You want to stamp so you don't move the cream product underneath around. Using my finger, I'm going to go into the bronzer and bronze up the nose. So to make sure we don't start creasing, we're going to go ahead and go in with setting powder today. So for setting powder, we're going to go in with the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. It's in the yellow shade. We're going to immediately start doing the lower lash line. So I'm going to take a fluffy It Cosmetics crease brush, but I'm going to use it for brownish red undertone shade that we used for our transition. I like using the fluffy brushes for my lower lash line now because I feel like the colors help hide the creasage. So it's just a little trick I like to do. Next, with the Morphe M433, we're going to go in with this orange red shade from earlier. We're going to do the same thing to the waterline. Using an Angled It Cosmetics brush, we're going to go into the deep red shade. We're going to line our waterline. We're gonna take the M433 again and just try to buff the shades together. If you have a, you know, electric blue eyeliner, bright blue, it would look really beautiful on the waterline, just give you that extra pop. But I do not have that, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Tarte mascara from earlier and do our lower lashes. Alright, next, using this fluffy chic powder brush from IT Cosmetics, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off all this excess powder. Alright, for blush today, we're gonna go into the Tarte Cosmetics Blush Bliss palette. We're gonna go into the shade Lovable with an angled Morphe blush brush. Alright, now it's time for a highlighter. I'm going to go in with the highlighter I haven't used in a really long time. It's Tarte Cosmetics Sparkler Amazonian Clay Highlighter. I'm going to be using a Sephora packing brush. Using a very fluffy, not very compact, rounded brush, I'm going to go into the highlight and do the tip of my nose. Gonna do the bridge. I'm gonna do my brow bone. And last, I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow. I never do my forehead highlight just because I have a big head and a highlight draws attention to that area, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this Tarte Lip Sculptor lipstick and gloss duo. I've never used it. I got it for Christmas for my mom with a set, so I mean I might as well just try it out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the lipstick side of the duo. Just letting y'all know, this is in the shade Sass. Of course, let's be a little extra and use the gloss. Alright guys, this is the finished look today. I tried several new products and, you know, I adored every single one of them. My only comment is that I guess now that it's summer, instead of my skin getting oily, it's getting dry, so I should have used the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating foundation, but I used the matte instead. I didn't know I was that dry, but it's my own fault. If you liked today's video, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Leave me comments about what you would like to see in the future on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!